What's going on, YouTube? Listen up, young elder gang. This is Ted Strokes at you with another banger. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Fam, I hope this video get at least 100,000 likes. In this video, you will find history definitions, scripture information, and best of all, what we Americans have been deprived of from the beginning. The truth, keep in mind, this content used in this video is intended for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only. We will give you the total truth as we best understand it today. Be sure to hit that like button. Young elder gang, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit that bell, and don't forget to check back with us every day for new content. Forget waiting for help. When the grid dies, it's you against chaos. Stop dreaming of rescue. Start thinking survival. Here's how you last 90 days in the dark. First things first, secure your home. Reinforce the doors, get those windows tight, and stash supplies where only you know. You need water, 1 gallon per head per day. No water, no chance. Filter it, boil it, guard it like it's gold. Eat what'll spoil first, ration the rest. No power? Use a propane stove, a grill, even a campfire. Keep it safe, keep it simple. Don't go lone wolf. Neighbors can watch your back. One's got food, another's got tools. Pool resources, set up watches, trade what you got. Alone, you're a target. Together, you're a force. And don't lose your head. Panic is the real killer. Stick to routines, stay sharp, and look out for each other. You want out of the darkness? Prepare now. The city may be down, but you're still standing. Imagine it. One moment, life is normal. The next, a deep, silent darkness falls. Not just your street, but your entire country. No lights, no internet, no phones. The world you depend on is gone in an instant. It's a nationwide blackout, plunging millions into crisis. A blackout can refer to a few different things, but most commonly it means a complete loss of electrical power in an area. This can range from a short outage to a prolonged period without electricity. Blackouts can also refer to periods of temporary memory loss, often associated with excessive alcohol consumption or periods of temporary loss of consciousness. Every system, water, fuel, banking, communication, relies on electricity. Without it, they all fail. This is more than inconvenience, it's a threat to your way of life. This guide is your roadmap, how to keep yourself and loved ones safe when systems fail. The darkness is daunting, but with the right mindset you can survive. Preparation is your lifeline. Businesses would be forced to close, factories would cease production, and supply chains would be severely disrupted, causing a ripple effect throughout the economy. Law enforcement and emergency services would be overwhelmed, potentially leading to increased crime rates and looting, especially in urban areas. A prolonged blackout could erode social trust, potentially leading to social unrest and a breakdown of societal norms. Restoring a damaged power grid is a complex process requiring seamless collaboration among utilities, government agencies, and other organizations. Also, emergency services, including hospitals, would deplete their backup fuel and supplies within days or weeks, exacerbating the crisis. A large-scale blackout could theoretically happen in the USA. A sophisticated cyber attack could target the supervisory control and data acquisition, SCADA systems, and other operational technology used to manage the grid, leading to widespread disruptions and equipment damage. By taking down key components, such as a relatively small number of substations, the attack could initiate a cascading failure that spreads across the interconnected grid and causes a large-scale blackout, affecting millions. An EMP, electromagnetic pulse blackout, refers to a widespread power outage caused by an EMP, a burst of electromagnetic energy that can damage or destroy electronic equipment and disrupt power grids. This can be caused by high-altitude nuclear detonations, intentional EMP attacks, or even naturally occurring geomagnetic disturbances from solar activity. The consequences can include the failure of electronic devices, communication systems, and critical infrastructure, leading to significant societal disruption. The 2015 cyber attack on Ukraine's power grid, reportedly by a Russian military intelligence unit, demonstrates how such an event can occur, though it was quickly repaired. A Lloyd's of London report estimates that a cyber attack knocking out 10% of the grid could trigger cascading failures and cause a blackout across most of the East Coast, according to Wired. Impact on infrastructure. Hurricanes, severe thunderstorms, ice storms, and wildfires can directly damage power lines, poles, transformers, and other vital infrastructure, causing widespread outages. High temperatures can also increase energy demand, putting stress on the system and making it more vulnerable to failures. The 2021 Texas winter storm led to 4.5 million customers losing power and substantial economic damage, highlighting the vulnerability of the grid to extreme weather, according to the Federation of American Scientists. While rare, coordinated physical attacks on crucial infrastructure like power substations, which are sometimes located in remote areas, could cause widespread damage and disruption. Destroying key transformers or control facilities could lead to cascading outages affecting millions. The 2013 attack on a substation in Metcalfe, California, costing over $15 million in damage, demonstrates the potential impact of such attacks. Overloading electrical grids, intense solar flares or coronal mass ejections, CMEs, can send electrically charged particles toward Earth that can overload electrical grids. These events can cause ground-induced currents that can damage or destroy large transformers, potentially causing long-term blackouts. An intense geomagnetic disturbance in 1989 caused a 9-hour power outage across large parts of Canada. Much of the U.S. power grid is aging, with many components exceeding their design lifespan, increasing their vulnerability to failure or disruptions. Mistakes during operation, maintenance, or design can also contribute to system instability and trigger failures that lead to blackouts. Periods of extremely high demand, such as during heat waves when air conditioning usage surges, can overload the system and cause outages, says CNET. Your home is now your survival shelter. Securing it and stocking core supplies is your first priority. Start with a go bag for each family member. 72 hours of essentials in case you must evacuate. Your main cache, 90 days of non-perishable food, a powerful water filter, and a comprehensive medical kit. For power, a generator is useful, but fuel will be scarce. Use it sparingly, or better yet, invest in a solar generator. In cold climates, a wood-burning stove and a supply of firewood are lifesavers. In hot areas, focus on passive cooling. Board up sunny windows, create airflow, use battery fans. Communication is vital. A hand crank or solar radio is non-negotiable. Two-way radios help with local contact. Reinforce doors and windows. Simple alarms, like tripwires with bells, can deter intruders. A barking dog is an excellent early warning. Organize supplies with military precision. Know what you have and where it is. Keep an inventory and store food in cool, dry places. Store fuel safely, away from living areas. Your base is your command center. A well-prepared home gives you control and focus. Preparation now means less panic later. Make your home a stronghold, not a fortress. The goal is resilience, not isolation. Stay organized, stay alert. Your base is your lifeline. Secure it well. Without power, life returns to basics. Your routine follows the sun. Wake at sunrise, sleep after sunset. Days are filled with manual tasks, fetching water, preparing food, washing clothes, maintaining shelter. Structure is vital. Assign roles, create a schedule, and give everyone purpose. Water is top priority, 1 gallon per person per day. Purify with filters, boiling, or tablets. Harvest rainwater, identify safe sources, never drink unpurified water. Eat perishables first, then ration non-perishables. Calculate daily needs and stick to the plan. Cook with propane stoves, grills, or safe fires. Learn simple, fuel-efficient meals. Stock foods that need no cooking. Hygiene prevents disease. Use water sparingly, sponge bathe, and set up a makeshift toilet away from living areas. Soap and water beats sanitizer. Cleanliness is survival. Good hygiene is not a luxury, it's essential. Stay disciplined with resources. Adapt to new routines. Every task matters. Survival is in the details. Keep spirits up with structure and teamwork. The basics are your foundation. Master them. You'll endure. In crisis, community is your greatest asset. Start with trusted neighbors. Form a small group to pool resources, share skills, and provide security. Organize a neighborhood watch. Take shifts, set up signals, and agree on meeting points. Shared security means everyone sleeps easier. Pool resources, one family's generator, another's garden, a third's medical kit. Community kitchens and shared water filters stretch supplies. Set up a barter system for goods and services. Community is psychological support. Talk, share stories, organize activities for children, and check on the vulnerable. Social bonds are as vital as food and water. In darkness, community is your light. Trust carefully, but don't isolate. Together, you're stronger. Build alliances, not walls. Share the burden, share the hope. Community is survival. lean on each other. The first week brings confusion and resource depletion. By week 2, communication fails. No cell towers, no internet, no news. Rumors spread, panic grows. You're on your own. Weeks 3 and 4. Food and medicine run out, sanitation fails, disease spreads. Hospitals close, healthcare collapses. By the second month, desperation rises. Crime increases, gangs form, and survival becomes day-to-day. Security and community alliances are tested. Trust is rare. In the final month, a new order emerges. The population shrinks. Only the resilient, prepared, or ruthless remain. Small communities fortify, barter economies form. The challenge is sustainability, finding food, water, and safety. 90 days is not the end but a transition. The world is changed. Adapt or perish. Survival is ongoing. Prepare for what comes next. A blackout in the USA would have a severe and wide-ranging impact on the economy, potentially causing billions or even trillions of dollars in losses depending on its duration and scope. Manufacturing halt. Production lines would cease, leading to lost output and potential damage to equipment from power surges when electricity is restored. Retail and service sector shutdowns. Stores, restaurants, banks, and other businesses would be forced to close, resulting in significant revenue losses. Data loss and operational disruption. Businesses reliant on technology, including financial institutions and data centers, could experience data loss, service outages, and equipment damage, leading to substantial downtime and financial repercussions. Power outages can create bottlenecks, delay shipments, and even cause inventory spoilage, impacting both domestic and international supply chains. Cell towers and other communication infrastructure rely heavily on electricity and could quickly become inoperable, disrupting emergency services and general communication. Traffic lights would fail, causing chaos and potentially increasing accidents. Electric public transportation would cease and fuel stations would be unable to pump gas after initial reserves are depleted. Electric pumps and treatment facilities would shut down, leading to a lack of clean water and potential sewage overflows and environmental damage. Hospitals and emergency services, though often equipped with backup power, would face immense strain and potentially be overwhelmed as their systems become compromised, impacting patient care and increasing risk. While the back-end operations of the financial system may be somewhat resilient due to backup systems, widespread power outages could cause instability and panic in the markets, impacting trading and investor confidence. Disruptions to daily life, including the inability to access essential goods and services, could cause widespread stress, anxiety, and social unrest, further complicating recovery efforts. Prolonged blackouts could deter investment in affected regions, increase insurance costs, and potentially decrease property values, further hindering economic recovery. It's important to note that the extent of the economic damage would vary depending on the severity and duration of the blackout, as well as the level of preparedness and resilience of communities and businesses. A widespread long-duration blackout could have truly catastrophic consequences, leading to significant economic losses and a slow and arduous recovery process. After 90 days, shift from survival to sustainability. Supplies run out, start producing. Plant a garden with high-yield crops. Save seeds for next season. Raise small livestock if possible. Secure renewable water. Harvest rain. Build biofilters. Dig shallow wells if you can. Maintain equipment, clean generators, filters, tools, and weapons. Learn basic repairs. Forage only if you're certain of plant safety. Barter your surplus for what you lack. Scavenge with caution. Adapt, innovate, create. Sustainability is your new goal. Every skill matters. Stay resourceful. Long-term survival is a mindset. Keep building for the future. A solar flare, or EMP, electromagnetic pulse. Protecting your electronics is critical for preserving vital information, communication capabilities, and essential equipment. The simplest and often most effective measure is to unplug electronics during heightened solar activity or a potential EMP threat. This disconnects them from the electrical grid, reducing the risk of damaging power surges. These enclosures are designed to block electromagnetic fields, protecting enclosed items from EMPs and solar flares. They achieve this by distributing the electric charge around their exterior, preventing it from affecting the interior. Faraday cages can be DIY or commercially sourced. Materials like metal trash cans, aluminum foil, or ammo cans can be used. Line the interior with non-conductive material, cardboard, paper, or cloth, to insulate the device from the cage's metal. Ensure a tight seal with a metal lid, sealing any gaps with conductive tape. A metal trash can lined with cardboard and sealed with conductive tape can serve as a Faraday cage. Faraday bags and enclosures are available from brands such as Mission Darkness, Tech Protect, and Faraday Defense. These are designed with durable materials and secure seals for optimal protection. Place essential electronics like phones, radios, GPS devices, batteries, and backup power supplies inside the cage when not in use. Medical devices such as insulin pumps or portable medical stations should also be protected within a Faraday cage. Store backup storage devices like hard drives and USB drives to safeguard important information from data loss during an EMP event. Test a Faraday cage by placing a radio or phone inside and checking for signal reception. Consider investing in EMP-hardened systems for critical infrastructure like solar power systems, particularly inverters. These are specifically designed to withstand the disruptions caused by EMPs and solar flares. Install high-quality surge protectors for individual devices and whole-house surge protectors for your electrical system. These can help prevent damage from voltage spikes caused by solar storms. Solar chargers and hand-crank generators can provide power in the absence of electricity. Store these in a Faraday cage for protection. Backup communication. Radios and satellite phones stored in Faraday cages can ensure communication capabilities when other networks are down. Consider having a corded landline phone, as they are less reliant on external power sources and may be more resilient to EMP surges. Include essential supplies such as food, water, first aid, and medications in an emergency kit. This can help you sustain your family for at least 2 weeks in case of disruptions. Monitor solar activity by checking resources like NASA and NOAA for updates and alerts about solar flares and geomagnetic storms. By implementing these measures, you can increase your resilience to the potential effects of a solar flare or EMP event and safeguard your critical electronic devices. Surviving a blackout is a mental battle as much as a physical one. Cultivate resilience, stick to routines, celebrate small victories, find moments of joy. Adaptability is key. Plans will fail. Improvise solutions. See problems as puzzles, not disasters. Hope is your fuel. It's an active choice. Plant seeds, help neighbors, teach your children. Your spirit and determination are your legacy. Preparation is the foundation. The work you do now shapes your fate. Don't wait. Prepare today. You're not giving in to fear, you're taking control. Build resilience to survive and rebuild. Stay strong, never give up. Darkness is temporary. With hope, you endure. Prepare, adapt, and lead. The future is yours to shape.